अगर आपका जीएस फाउंडेशन का कोर्स अप्रैल के महीने तक चल रहा है और आखिरी के महीनों में 2 से 3 क्लासेस पैरेलली चल रही है, तो there's a very logical question ना that how you're going to write the pre of that year.
Most foundation program mainly focus prelims examination. Rather, good foundation program should focus both prelims and mains examination in the form of coverage of the static, dynamic and applied part.
We finish the course at least 100 days before the pre of that year.
आज आपको ये भी याद रखना है कि जो फैंटास्मागोरिया जो सोशल मीडिया का मायाजाल है उससे भी आपको बचना है ताकि आपका प्रिपरेशन सही दिशा में चल सके।
Let's do a foundation that works for you.
Clear direction.
टाइमली डिलीवरी।
Strong foundation.
Hello everyone, my name is Aditi Chapadia and I've secured All India rank 97th in CSE 2024. This was my second attempt and my GS score increased from 415 to 443. And in this particular video, I'll be sharing how I practiced and managed my GS answer writing specifically without using any standard test series. So, I will not be talking about my standard sources for GS, but rather how I utilized my own content in delivering better in the exam. So, firstly, the way I made my notes was very much in sync with how we write answers in the exam. I made a lot of my GS mains notes between prelims to mains itself, both in my first attempt and second attempt due to paucity of time. And because I made it in such a short period of time, I used the shortcut and I made sure that for every keyword in the syllabus, there's an intro conclusion that I note down, and all the merits, demerits, suggestions, different angles that topic can be looked into, I would write those in point format, and I would make sure that I'm writing and including as many keywords as possible in my notes. And then in a separate section, I will write all the unique examples, data points, international best practices, and all these value addition points that can be added in that answer. And then ultimately, I will keep 2-3 options for conclusion. So this was my format of making notes for most of my GS topics across GS 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in this second attempt in 24, I did not take any standard test series. I had mentors and I went for daily answer writing rather. So my goal was to write as many answers as possible so that I know how I can replicate my notes in my answers better. And that was the overall goal, to prepare less and write more. And then I joined Vikas Dayal sir's daily answer writing program on Telegram, and I think I wrote the entire GS2 and GS3 answers in that course, 15 days each. So there I revised my notes with it and practiced 30 to 40 minutes of GS answer writing daily, and I would get it checked, and the checking was, I would say, not that helpful, but the practice or the discipline that I got with the course was more helpful. And I would also do value addition in my own notes and my answers with the model answers that they gave. That was the first main thing that I did for GS this time. Secondly, my mentor Vikas sir, he's the founder of VKIAS. So in 23 itself, I had approached him, and the way he gave me inputs on my answers were very helpful. He helped me contextualize my answers more and become more precise. I used to write in sentences earlier, but now I've completely shifted to writing in keywords and points. And in that sense, I think a personal mentor plays a more important role than a test series where the checking is more standard in nature. So that was the second thing. And thirdly, I did a lot of brainstorming in all my GS papers. This technique was also suggested to me by Vikas sir from VKIS, and what I did was I got test series from a lot of institutes, and instead of writing complete answers, I also wrote complete answers, but because of paucity of time, I focused on brainstorming more. I would pick the question, take 2 to 3 minutes, for that particular question and write down all the keywords, value addition points, data points, etc., and how I would overall structure that answer in the exam. So that ways I was, I think, able to reproduce my notes better in the exam because everything got imprinted in my mind before the actual exam. I did this for all GS papers, especially for ethics. I think I brainstormed most of the PYQs, and apart from that, in ethics especially, Piyush sir's course played a very important role. He gave 2 weeks just for answer writing, and I followed his answer writing schedule very rigorously, wrote all the answers, saw all the discussion videos and improved them, and I think that also played an important role to get me 125 in ethics this time. Then apart from that, when the exam got closer, I did simulation exercises. I wrote 4 tests in 2 days, morning, evening, just as how we do in mains exam. And even those tests, I did not get them checked because I felt that I have already understood how I want my answers to look like, and getting them checked at this hour could be demoralizing. So I did not want to take that risk, and I just self-reviewed them, and I saw the answer keys uploaded. Then apart from this, there are few tips for GS answers that I would like to share. Firstly, making answer wholesome is very important. So in a 10 marker, I would at least open 2 dimensions in that answer, and apart from opening 2 dimension, in the last in the second half of the last page, I would write a way forward and write at least 2 to 3 points there. So in that way forward, I think that became my edge because very few people do that. And in that way forward, I would write any government scheme or any international best practice or any reforms that the government documents like economic survey and budget itself suggest. And in 10 marker, if I'm writing way forward, then sometimes I would end up missing conclusion because of lack of time and lack of space. But I felt that it's okay to focus on way forward rather than conclusion. And so this was the first important point. And second important point is writing as many points as possible in the GS answer. So there are several topper copies that I've seen. Some write lesser points and explain them more. But I feel what clicked with me was Ayan Jain sir's copy, and he had written as many points as possible. For say a 10 marker, he wrote 15 to 20 points very easily. And I really followed this strategy in GS this time, and maybe that's why my score improved by 30 marks almost. So here, especially in questions that we had little idea of in the exam, there are many questions which for which you will just know generic points and not specific points. So for example, in GS3 there was a question on Udan scheme, but I had no specific knowledge of the scheme apart from knowing that it is for regional connectivity and boosting airline infrastructure. So in that question, I ended up writing, it was a 15 marker. I think I wrote more than 20 points in that answer. And I just focused on opening that particular question in 2 to 3 dimensions and then writing as many generic points as possible. So this is the safest thing that we can do in GS exam if we don't know the specific points to an answer. And also to make, I think it overwhelms the examiner when he sees so many points in the answer sheet. So this was the second point. And thirdly, I particularly I am not very good at writing, as in my handwriting is not very good. So I did not focus much on presentation or making diagrams and flowcharts in my GS paper at all, because I felt that it is not my strongest suit. My strongest suit was on writing as many points as possible. I thought I could brainstorm and dissect my answer better. So I would suggest that find your own strong points in the GS exam rather than following every topper suggestions. And even 1 or 2 unique things in your answers should do the job. And I would say that keep your sources limited and keep value addition on the side constantly, but don't go for every note, every coaching in the market. Rather focus on reproducing that particular information better in the exam. And here practice plays a very important role. And that's all. All the best to everyone. Thank you.